Good evening, friends. So, finally, I can make this particular video. I was able to create some time. I'm going to speak about some of the new heroes that we are testing in beta right now. And I'm going to start with this dude, the new Knight. That's the Green Knight, new hero in Avalon. So, a legendary nature hero, 867 attack, 801 defense, and 1371 HP. Seems normal stats for a high attack hero. Fighter. He's a fighter class, which means he can revive. Dangerous. Average speed. Special skill is called Omen of Retribution. First thing, all enemies get minus 24 defense for 3 turns. So he first creates a defense down and then deals 235 damage to all enemies. But that's just the early part of the special. Let's read on. If the caster dies during the next 5 turns, 5 turns, they are resurrected in the beginning of the next turn with 40% health and 710 damage is dealt to all enemies. How does that sound? All status effects and stacks are removed when the caster dies. So, 40% health resurrection is almost half of the health in place. Excuse me. The 235% damage I have tested in beta is much less than 710 without any buffs. But 710 HP damage is dealt to all enemies the moment he resurrects. Which means, these days I think normal HP 1500. So that's like a 50% HP gone. So if anybody who is not full health or more than full health is going to die or is going to be almost dead, because the slash attacks will come and take care of it. Hero special, first attack. Second is slash attacks. Third is minions. So whack, whack, whack. 3 whacks, which means 710. I think if 1000 HP is there and 710 whack happens on the 1000 HP, that leaves about 300 odd HP. A slash attack takes away 150, 200, or even 250 HP. And a minion hit takes away the balance, which means heroes are dead. And imagine, this guy was supposed to have been killed, but he resurrects because he has a special of 5 turns after having fired. He cannot be killed, otherwise he'll resurrect and kick your ass. Of course, this will get changed. We will give our feedback and blah, blah, blah. But still, look at the design and think which hero can help. I'm not going to say anything further, even though I have a big smile as I say this, because I'm going to move to the next hero. And let's see what shows up there. Okay, so I'm on the Jungle Hunter early information on round 2 of the Jungle Hunter family heroes, which is there on the forum. They have a bonus for 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why they haven't included 1 hero. Basically, you get additional HP. And there's an island bonus that can be read later on. It's there. So I'm going to go straight into the heroes. Let's see the 5 stars. So I'm going to start with Hurricane. What does he do? So Hurricane is a dark legendary, 863 attack, 807 defense, and 1380 HP. Average speed, rogue class, so dodger. The passive damage over time on the special. When this character casts their special skills, they get Hunter's Mark on a random enemy. The target receives 150 damage. It's the same as that particular island monster family. So that's that. I'll go straight into the other passive. Hunter's Vigor. When this character casts their special skills, they get plus 20 attack for 3 turns. This effect can be active in addition to other effects that alter attack. Cool. So now, what does Hurricane do? Hurricane's special skill is Firestone Daggers. Deals 420 damage to the target and nearby enemies. So, 420 at average speed arrives. Of course, it's to 3. The duration of status ailments is reset to the target and nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies receive 620 burn damage over 4 turns, and the caster absorbs 50% of the dealt burn damage as health. Wow, that's 50%. Really high. Stack. The caster gets plus 20 attack against the weaker elements. So that's stack up to a maximum 10. Well. That's a hard whack. Hit 3. Dark Fellow. I'm going to close this. Let's go to the second one. Thunderclap. So Thunderclap is a holy legendary. 824 attack, defense 830, 1396 HP. They have been given very interestingly high attack and low HP, but good defense. Fighter class, so revives, slow speed. Both the passives are similar, so I'm going to skip that. Special skill is War Cry. The caster gets a taunt that prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's allies for 5 turns. So that's a holy taunt hero. The caster regenerates 1000 boosted health over 4 turns. Deals 500 to 1000 damage to all enemies after 4 turns based on the damage the caster has taken while this effect was active. How does that sound? Maximum effect is achieved upon taking 50% of the max health in damage. Wow, so he gives a taunt for 4 turns, boosts health over 4 turns up to 1000, deals 500 to 1000 damage depending on the damage taken. And it's capped to 50% of the max health and the damage. And caster gets plus 25 attack against the weaker element. Think which hero will be able to deal with this. That's all I'm going to say for now. Let's go to Tremor. So Tremor is the one who's really interesting. Ice legendary. 803 attack, 854 defense, and 1439 HP. Really balanced, and there is a reason for it. Wizard class, average speed, both the passives are already known. Special skill, protective stance. All allies recover 500 health after 4 turns, not immediately, but after 4 turns. Once he fires, he gives a buff. There is an icon of that buff on all the allies of 500 health over 4 turns. Now, if this effect is dispelled, then recovers 800 health instead. So if this effect of 500 health is dispelled over 4 turns, then the heroes recover 800 health instead. So dispelling is a crime now. Second portion of the special deals 500 damage to all enemies after 4 turns. So after 4 turns, there is a health that you get. You recover 500 health, or if you're dispelled, then you recover 800 health. And there is a 500 damage. The unique thing about these 500 damage, there is no percentage written, which means it's a 500 HP damage. If suppose there is 250 damage, 250% damage written, that would be 500 HP damage roughly. If there is 300, it'll be upper. If there is 200, it'll be a little lower. So percentage, this is much better. This clearly says there'll be 500 HP damage. If the effect is dispelled, the damage becomes 800 damage instead. So on dispelling of this effect, which means one has to wait. Can I stop play and wait? Technically what this hero is doing is stopping tiles, stopping play, because he will charge up and he'll fire again. So if I dispel, there is a higher health recovered and there is a higher damage also. 800 damage is 800 HP damage. That's 50% HP gone. Give it a thought. What kind of a hero would you like to take to deal with these kinds of heroes? Because 800 HP on a dispel is gone. That's the potential. I'm going to take the higher number because there is a possibility of that. And then the stack of 10, 20% attack against the weaker element. So these were the heroes that I was talking, that I'm going to speak about when I made my soul exchange video. So I have spoken about 4. I mean, there are quite a few, and I would welcome whoever is watching this video to go onto the forum and check these new heroes that have come into beta testing, because our forum buddy Play for Fun really puts in a lot of effort to have these fellows, all this detail, very properly and methodically put up on the forum for players to read, prep, think, strategize, share their thoughts, what they think about these heroes. So it helps. Now, these 4 heroes that I have spoken about, Green Knight and the 3, Hurricane, Thundercap, Tremor. Which hero from Hatter, from Arco, and from Milena will be able to help deal with these 4 fellows? If you try to dispel, you get a whack. If you try to kill, the Green Knight goes into resurrection, because that 5-turn resurrection buff is active. I used only 1 hero to deal with all these 4 fuckers. 1 hero. And I'm going to leave that for whoever is watching this video to guess. 1 hero took away all these 4 people's buffs and gave it to my team. And these 4 fellows were sitting without any buff. And then I can whack them. So, and I'm going to leave it here as a food for thought. It's not me trying to prove a point. It's me just making fellow players aware. That's it. So, please do a little bit of investigation, which can help you prepare. What kind of heroes would you like to have in the roster? And Soul Exchange offers that unique, I would say, platform or opportunity to get heroes that can really impact current and future play. And it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Cheers and have a nice weekend ahead. See you in the tournament setup, defense setup tomorrow, and the war video. Bye for now.